A coup is underway in Romania, according to Georgescu, chairman of the AUR party, the second largest force in the Romanian parliament, and vice president of the European Conservatives and Reformists. Yesterday, the Central Electoral Office refused to register Călin Georgescu, a presidential candidate fielded by the right-wing AUR party. Georgescu has already won the first round of the elections once, last November. After his victory, the authorities cancelled the second round and decided to redo the entire election. Thus, the world is asking, is Romania still a democratic country? Romanian citizens loudly expressed their anger. Protesters tried to enter the headquarters of the Central Electoral Office. When police repelled the assault, the rioting moved to neighboring streets. Bottles, firecrackers, and even stones were thrown at the heavily armed officers. Bonfires were lit in the middle of the street of this European capital, all in defense of democracy, threatened by the authoritarian measures from the authorities. The Central Electoral Office has invalidated the candidacy of Călin Georgescu for president of the country under the pretext of inconsistencies between his actual income and his tax return. As recently as Saturday, Romania's Constitutional Court dismissed complaints against Georgescu's candidacy, and for several hours, it seemed that the democratic process would proceed according to the will of the people. Sunday's decision to cancel Georgescu's candidacy is most likely the result of pressure from European Union bureaucrats. US Vice President J.D. Vance spoke about this in Munich a month ago.
Now, I was struck that a former European commissioner went on television recently and sounded delighted that the Romanian government had just annulled an entire election.
Mamy do czynienia z takim układem partii, które
We are dealing with an arrangement of parties that are only nominally different from each other. That is the left and the right. In the case of Romania, it is the Christian Democrats and the Social Democrats. But when this duopoly is threatened, they team up to eliminate this threat. Evidently, Călin Georgescu threatened this duopoly. Călin Georgescu could win this election, and for this duopoly, that would be like flipping the political table. Outside this political duopoly is the conservative party AUR, which is working with Poland's Law and Justice in the European Parliament under the European Conservatives and Reformers. In the repeat elections, they support the candidacy of Călin Georgescu and are organizing a movement to restore democracy in Romania.
We are in an ongoing coup d'etat. And the last episode was yesterday when they rejected the candidacy of Mr. Georgescu without any reason. We will continue to fight. We have the support of the people. So we want to reach free elections. We will need today, Monday, and throughout the week, the help of our international friends who believe in the free world, who believe in democracy, and who believe in free elections. I just met with Mr. Georgescu. We made the plan to rejoin democracy, to get to free elections peacefully. So please help us in order to be there. Greetings, and hopefully we will have once again a democratic Romania.
Călin Georgescu announced that he will file a complaint to the Constitutional Court against his removal from the electoral list. He asked supporters to refrain from violence. I thank the Romanian people for everything they are doing. But I ask you again, everyone in silence, everyone in peace. We should not incite violence or other things like we did last night. Let us move forward with confidence in the future of this country. A week ago, there were hundreds of thousands of people on the streets of Bucharest marching peacefully, demanding respect for their civic rights and respect for democracy. They are determined and have no intention of giving up democracy in Romania.